Oh, oh. Are you tired, Noah? Yes, I am a bit. I always am waking up from a nap when you bring me to do this. Oh, okay. Are you okay, though? Yes, I am. Matthew, why are you wearing your mask to carry on having this bit of the service? Oh, I just thought it was the right thing to do. Is it because it's easier to do ventriloquism wearing a mask? No, it's not. Oh, okay. Stop teasing me. Noah, what did you want to talk about today? Oh, okay. Yes. I want to talk about a man called Absalom. Oh, okay. What do you know about Absalom? Absalom, he was born in 1746 in one of the colonies here on this North American continent. He was born as a slave. Noah, could you explain what a slave is, in case not everybody knows? Oh, Matthew. Slaves were people taken from another country and brought here against their will and sold to people and owned. Makes me really sad to hear that, Noah. Yes. Yes, I think it would. Well, Absalom was born in 1746, and he was owned by an Episcopalian, by somebody from our church. Yes, somebody from our church. It was before America became a nation. As time unfolded, he grew up. Eventually, he married someone, and he decided he was going to work really hard to raise money to buy her freedom, because he wanted his children to be free, and children born of a free woman were free. It took a long time and quite a bit of money, but he managed to do it. Gosh, I've never had to wrestle with things like that. No, I don't expect you have. He went on to ask the man who owned him to free him. And the man said no. But 3 years later, he changed his mind and freed Absalom. Oh, that's good news. I'm glad about that. Was that a good man? Well, the problem with the story is I don't think Absalom should have had to be freed in the first place. So, no, it's not the best part of the story. The best part of the story is coming. What do you mean? Well, even though Absalom had been a slave, he was very educated and prayerful and holy. And he wanted to make a church for other free black people in America. He and a friend worked on this. His friend went and made a Methodist free African church. Absalom helped to found St. Thomas's Church in Philadelphia. It was an African Episcopal church. And Absalom was ordained a deacon and then a priest in our church. He was? When was that? It was in 1804, at the very beginning of our nation's life. So, Noah, yes? This story seems like it's got good parts and really difficult parts in it. Yes. The story of our nation. It has some good parts and some difficult parts. I do want to say one thing. Yes, what's that? I really want to say that Absalom is the hero of his own story. Please don't think that the white people who helped him were all bad, but they weren't the ones who were the heroes of this story. Absalom freed his wife, freed his children, became free himself, and became a holy man in our church. And we remember his day this coming Saturday. It's Absalom Jones's day. We should all say a prayer for him on Saturday. Okay, I think I will. Yes. Noah. Yes? Do you feel uncomfortable talking about this when we're two white people? No, I don't. Why's that? Well, I think it was white people that got us into this trouble in the first place. We need to do some of the work. We need to do most of the work to get us properly out of it. Slavery isn't legal anymore, but people still have racism in their hearts. And we need to work to change that. One way to do that is to have conversations like this. Oh, thank you, Noah. You're welcome. I wonder if any of the children at home who are watching, who can read and write, might think about also Googling and Google Absalom Jones and find out more about him. And if you wanted to write to me with anything you find out, I'd love to see what you discover. This is Black History Month, and it's really important to learn about the history of our own church in relation to race. So please, think about it. Do some research online and send me some facts that you find out about Absalom Jones. It will do you good to read about him this week. Amen. Amen.